Hello, it's Mike from the FX Pivot and Point, taking a look at the Euro USD on the daily. And look what we have here. Looks like we have someone about to roll over. Now, I know a lot of people would argue that, because we're going up here, aren't we? Well, it really, she looks heavy. It just doesn't look like there's a lot left in the tank. And fundamentally, rescue or not, there's more problems than there's solutions. So we're probably going to see some down action here. So I didn't want to do that. Let's use the arrow instead of that. We're probably going to get some down action here. My guess. Or well, does that mean they're not going to run the levels? No, are you kidding? They're going to try to run the stops. That's what the bulls love to do. But again, I think this we don't have a lot in us. Let's take a look at this. Let's look at these fibs on. Look how well they work on this longer term chart. We had this big up move, right? Look where it hit, right? I mean, look at this. 38, right? Perfect. There we are. Look what it does. Right there on the money, and up we go to the big level. Right, so what else do we have here that would help really reinforce that fib? Well, look at that. Actually, no. Don't look at that. Actually, do it wrong. Let's look it up one more time correctly. Alright. Yeah. It's been a long one. Alright, so we're right here, right? Here's our little box of our wicks. Alright. So, what do we see here? Alright, we see on the daily chart some heavy resistance. What happens over here? Yep, that's what we call a confluence. And we talked about this too. I think, did I mention this in a video? I haven't done one in a while. I don't know, but I would have talked about it. I should have. Alright, this is perfect. Alright. Support becomes resistance. Well, in this case, resistance becomes support. And up we go. And now, woo! No, I don't know where we're going. I know we're probably going to take a little bit off this in the near term. It's my guess. So we'll see what happens. Go back and look at the day trader's 15-minute chart. Above the pivot point, that's still bullish, and you can see they're going to try everything they can. Look at this. Yeah, sell signal and the money. You would have been. No, you wouldn't have been in the money here. Look at this pivot. Look where it stops. Blink. Fight right here. We're gonna fight here. Falls. Nope. And the money. Yep. I believe you're probably in the money there. You're definitely in the money here. And the money on both those trades. You're in the money on all three of those trades. And the money on that trade. Ooh. You're not in the money here. And there. Not there. Alright. So, how would I trade this? Wouldn't a lot of people, all things being equal, you should be buying right here at the pivot point. I won't be. I'm actually sold because I believe that fundamentally and technically we're headed south. So I've actually had some sells, and I got some sells on the table. All right, so that's where we are. And how about this it's an interesting pair too. Look, we've got a lot going on. I don't want to delve to the pound because I don't trade it, but again, I'm more bearish on the pound than I am the euro. I mean, you talk about problems. All right, back to we'll talk about the yen. I won't trade the yen. heart goes out to those in Japan. It really does. All right, well, that's it. Again, if we go back and look at our long term, yeah, the Bulls are going to come try to run these stops. I mean, that's what they do. They love it. Um, is it a reality much above 4-1, 4-2? Nah. Nope. Don't think so. We will have to wait and see. Later, folks.